Welcome back to the Suikoden II HD Remaster. Between Part 2 and now, we managed to beat Raud in Kyaro Town. So what I did to beat Raud is, most importantly, I got actually really lucky with this. I found a Clay Guardian drop from Furs that are around like Viktor's Mercenary fort in that area. That was the difference maker here. We had a ton of medicine, we had a ton of angry blows and other assorted fire magic to make it go by a little faster. It still took like a half hour fast forwarded, but we defeated Raud. He doesn't get away scot-free. I am happy about this development. I always used to beat him with the Muse Matilda glitch, but we don't have that in the remaster. So this is a great day. This is a great day in the day of Suikoden II HD Remaster. And this is your reward, other than like 10 grand and up to level 18. If I'd known you were this strong, I would've... But no matter, what's done is done. That's it, that's all that's different. You can't keep fighting forever, this ends here, Mega Harv. So yeah, normally, I would do this part. Like, normally if you do this part, you just lose. And this happens anyway. So nothing much different really happens. I also need to input somewhere a cutscene that you didn't see. Here's the cutscene I just promised you. So you don't believe me then? I do not. I once called you my son, but no more. From this day forth, you are no longer an Atreides. But the spice melange! Why? Why won't you believe me? We're family, aren't we? Or is the blood in my veins? It pains me to look at you, Jowy. I can never accept someone who has committed treason as a member of the Atreides family. Now then, come with us. Goodbye, big brother. Oh, wait. You're not my big brother anymore. Goodbye, Jowy. Please, let me see Mother one last time. Let me speak to her. Rosa said she doesn't want to see you. That can't be. That's a lie. Stop. Let me go. I want to see my mother. As he gets dragged away against his will. Back to our regularly scheduled program. Ow. Mega Harv, Nanami, they caught you too? Yeah. I'm also going to show you something I wouldn't normally do. I did a short on it, but I'm going to show it in this playthrough just because it boggles my mind you're able to do this. Just you wait. They caught you too, huh, Jowy? Why do they think you guys are spies? Allow me to tell you. Okay, Bond villain, you tell me. Captain. I have to say, I'm impressed you survived that plunge into the river. Why are you doing this? Was the joust and ambush all a lie? And who was that man? I'm sorry, Mega Harv. Jowy. That man, Luca Blight. Prince of the Highland Kingdom. Has great ambitions, as it happens. So do I. The Prince? Why would one of the royal family do something like this? Prince Luca needed a sacrifice to realize his ambitions. A unit of Highland youths massacred in a vicious ambush by the city-states of Joustin. What better news to whip up the people into a frenzy? What do you think, little girl? Aren't those Joustin animals just horrible? Well, if I thought that Mega Harv and Jowy had been killed by the city-states, I would never forgive them. But I wouldn't have known the truth. Exactly. Even a lie can become the truth if it's never uncovered. Prince Luca needs to fan the flames of war to achieve his plans. And I have some big plans of my own too. I don't want to be captain to a bunch of kids. No, I want a job that brings in some real coin. Some real potch. And in order to get that, I need you two to die as a pair of vile, no-good spies. The truth of what really happened here will perish with you. But you can't do that. And that's why you killed all our friends? Robbed them of their lives? Sorry, that's really all I can say. Well, it's just about time. And that's why I always like to slap around Raud. Captain Raud, The preparations are complete. Guess this is it, boys. We'll spare you the long, drawn-out trial. As for the little lady, well, her time will come too, though, at a later date. Damn it! You won't get away with this. We'll make sure of that. Now all the Kyaro Town citizens are like, let's watch this public execution. Or watch these perps do their, what do they call it? Well, I guess they're in the chain gang. It's not a perp walk, anyways. What's all the commotion over here? Apparently they caught some spies from the city-states, my lady. It would seem they were marching them off to the gallows. I see. Looking all solemn, understandably so. Wait, they're just children. How can they be spies? I'm innocent. Traitorous filth? How dare you? Do you know how many lives were lost because of your actions? That's enough. Your Highness. Princess? Well, then remember this. Megaharv and I haven't betrayed Highland. Highland has betrayed us. And I won't let this stand. Not on my life. What did you say? Know your place, you insolent wretch. It's alright, let him speak. After all, he hasn't long to live. Ha! Poor horses. Whipped them in the back. Cracking at the speed of sound. If you could plan a seed of sound, though, that would be an awfully loud plant. For your crimes in colluding with the foul city-states of Joustin and besmirching the honor of the proud Unicorn Brigade and the Highland military, I hereby sentence you to both death by hanging. Do you have any last words? Rotten hell. Good. You've accepted your fate. Ah, look at that sunset. It's the last one you'll ever see. I mean, it is beautiful. Well, for me, it's just a sunset like any other... Okay, you monologue somewhere. Although I suppose this day does mark a massive leap forward in my moving up in the world, so I should relish it. Up until now, I've been stuck playing babysitter to a pack of mewling brats out here in the sticks. But now my bad luck has finally come to an end. With this on my record, my future is assured. Why, I think I could even make captain of the captain of the Royal Guard. And then... Huh? Sorry, but it looks like your road to success just took a detour. Hey, Flick, thanks for coming to get your, kidnappies. Yeah, we finally caught up to you, and just in time to make a heroic entrance, too. You know, you kids really threw me for a loop running off like that. Why? Huh? Do I have to spell it out? The two of you are my prisoners. I can't have you dying on me so easily. And he likes to stick his nose in other people's business. Maybe I do, but even Paul came begging to me to pull your asses out of the fire. Hey, wait! Damn, he got away. We better make ourselves scarce soon, too. Please, wait a minute, Nanami, our friend, is still locked up in a cell. We can't leave her behind. So... normally, I would go and save Nanami here. But you can actually leave Kyaro Town without Nanami. Which boggles my mind that you're able to do this, but you can do this, and I just want to show you what happens if you do this, for the sake of the Let's Play. So you say, we need to get out of here. Hold on, Megaharv, you're seriously gonna leave Nanami here? We need to get out of here. How could you? She's your sister. This is no joke, Megaharv. We need to get out of here. And then Joey's like, alright, let's go. He's just say no 3 times, like, okay. Alright, it's not a but thou must situation. You can actually just leave without her. So we will in this case. Was Viktor or Flick over level 22? Yeah, Viktor was level 22. I wonder if that's because Viktor might have been the highest level character in the last playthrough. I'm not sure, maybe it was Valeria. I forget. Flick's only level 20 though. I thought he would be level 22 as well. But he's not. Doesn't matter. You get a slight bonus from Suikoden I. Like, Viktor would normally also be level 20. In any event, let's, get Viktor. I guess we'll go about it like this. Viktor in the center. No, Mega Harv in the center. Jowy up the rear. You heard me. You heard what I said. But yeah, you can just leave now, but what happens if I try to go right back in? Are there Highland soldiers just standing? It just lets me back in. That's a little funny. Let's go... I didn't realize you could just come right back. Nothing really to buy here. But for the sake of the, for defeating Raud, I bought a few Angry Blows from the rare finds here. I also got, I think it was the Flaming Arrows that do 60 damage to everybody from the Killer Bees in North Swallow Pass. Oh, can I not equip anything on... Yeah, no, yes I can. We'll get him some cheek guards. Just in case Viktor gets his cheeks clapped. So we'll guard them. Just for, you know, because I want to. We also, I don't know if I drew attention to it or not, but we also got Cream Stew and Grinding for Double Beat runes. We also got an extra double jab orb when we were doing the grind, like the grinding to beat Raud. And we got 2 additional technique orbs, which make it so enemies drop money when you hit them, so it's some decent passive income. That might be a good way to make money in the game, I'm not sure. Like, if you get a sufficient amount of them. Like, Raud dropped 3,000 from Technique Runes, so maybe later in the game it's fairly efficient. We have it on the hero, I'll probably keep it on the hero for a while. I'll put one on, you know, some other mainstays in the party as time goes on. Maybe if we're lucky we'll get another double beat rune. We'll let these guys go. Surely by now we got the 50 let-goes or runaways we need to recruit that character later. Like I would imagine. I did it a lot. I'm gonna beat these things up just in case they drop another flaming arrows. I don't think it's a super common drop. It didn't hurt for that fight. It probably saved me like 5 minutes. At least 2 minutes. Because Raud's a bit of a dodgy character when you're fighting him in that fight. So yeah, glad we can still beat Raud naturally, even if it takes like quite a bit of prep. It probably took me like 2 hours of grinding to get to Muku Muku to level 13. And I mean, I did some running back and forth, and I'm glad that I did, because had I not gotten that Clay Guardian drop, I don't think I would have beaten Raud. I might have been able to get enough healing, but it's hard to say. It definitely made things last a lot longer. He was doing like 1 to 4 damage instead of like, you know, 16 to 20 damage. Nice, got a third one. Excellent. I mean, depending how far along in the game we get, I might end up just getting... I might just make a... You know, a side trip to get a few more just to have them. But I mean, having 3, that's pretty good. Pretty handy. But yeah, normally you would just make it... We got 4. Got two back-to-back on part 3. This is crazy. But I'll take it. Gladly I'll take it. But yeah, left in it. Normally you would go get Nanami and Muku Muku if you recruited Muku Muku. If you don't leave her there. But you'll see what happens to Nanami later. But wild to me that you are even able to do that. This game has so much situational dialogue. And just like divergent paths in that sense. Hey, how's it going? Like this game rewards exploration for sure. Oh, Viktor, are you okay? You and your crazy ideas. Sorry about that. Well, it's okay since everyone's fine. But if Moose found out that we let mercenaries into Highland without permission, they'd have our hides, so let's keep this between us. Actually, isn't this more on you since you let these guys pass through in secret? Well, you see, this girl Rena... Oh, look, don't sweat it. Like you said, everyone got home safe. Phew. please keep this a secret. Captain's to blame, too. He's still grumbling. I don't blame him. Am I allowed back now? Probably not. No, probably not. What? You again? No one's allowed past here. Last time was a special case, got it? But I want to talk to the other guy who's like... Anyways. We'll go back to the Mercenary Fort right now. We can go and collect a few different characters now. So we might as well do that. We can grind our weapon levels up a bit more as well. Well, here we are. It's nice to be back home. Home? This ramshackle fort? I love the word ramshackle. Watch your mouth, I like this place. It's got its charms, right, Mega Harv? Joey? Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. It's okay, I guess. Guess kids can't appreciate a good thing when they see it. Well, I'm gonna go nod off for a while. You guys must be tired too, so you better rest. Is that a euphemism? If you got any questions, ask Leona. She's the lady who runs the bar. Thought we were your prisoners. Well, you could say that. But as long as you stay out of trouble, you're free to do what you want. If you're bored, why not go scrounge up some new recruits? We could always use extra help. Take it easy here until things cool down. Meanwhile, I'll think of a good way to get you back to Highland. So, there's like a counter here. I forget exactly how it works. Maybe someone in the comments understands better than me. But like, in order to progress the story from this point, let's just for like easy numbers, let's say you need like 10. If you get a recruit, you get like 2 points. But if you rested an inn, you get like 1 point. So like, I've read before people having trouble at this part. I think that's what showed me, that's what brought to my attention that you could leave Nanami behind, because there's a character that you can't get unless Nanami's in your party, so it's like, well, I'm stuck, what do I do? It's like, well, you just stay at an inn a couple of times and you can progress the story. But I guess you don't have to even recruit anybody if you really don't want to. Yes, do you want something? Yes, I do. Let's bring Gengen along. A gun. Gengen fight hard. Hero in the front. I like Joey to the right of me. Be my right-hand man, as they say. Let's grind our weapons up to, I think, level 3 now. What can I do for you? Want your weapon upgraded? Actually, yes. I certainly do. That'll be all. Very good. There, we got like 2 more. That would have been great for the Raud fight. Maybe it would have been like 20 minutes long instead of 30. It's hard to say. So let's just go recruit some people. Let's start out going to Toto, just so I can show you what I was talking about. With that character you can't recruit, I'll just show you him. 'Cause I can't remember if I showed you him in part 2 or not. That was like, I don't know, 2 days ago. You can't expect me to remember that far ago. Unless it's like stuff from 20 years ago, then I'll remember it just fine. Like details from this game. Oh, let's go to the appraiser here while we're at it, actually. I tried to come back here earlier when I was grinding Muku Muku, and the appraiser's was closed, which kind of annoyed me, because I wanted these out of my inventory for more medicine. Fortunately, I didn't need it. I mean, not that I needed the urns and stuff, I could have just left them. But effective urn. Is that the failure urn? Yeah, our old book volume 1 that we got from Grandpa Genkaku's house. One of these urns, octopus spot. I think the bottom urn there is Genkaku's days. Famous urn, yeah, antique, Genkaku's urn. And I'm not sure how much those sell for. I'm gonna keep it though, we don't really need it. We have like, what, yeah, 70,000. That's pretty good money for this point in the game. Typically speaking. Any rare finds? I mean, antitoxin, I don't need any of that. Yeah, that's just 10. 500 for the octopus. 3,000 for the Japanese dish, 3,000 for the famous urn. Get rid of the defective urn. I think you can buy those at antique shops, if I remember correctly. Can I give this stuff to, I forget if I can give that to Barbara or not. I won't worry about it right now. I don't think we, like, extremely need the space. I don't have as much extra stuff as I thought. What about Gengen? Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine if I turn that off. Don't worry about that jump cut. Anyways, we can't recruit Hannah yet. This village has lots of kids. I can think of worse things. Like what? So let's go to Ryubei Village, because I think there's one to... Oh, I didn't even talk to Zamza. So, well, let's do that. I believe he's just in the inn. Yeah. Ugh, what a noisy inn. But yeah, if Nanami's in your party, he'll join you. But due to circumstances out of your control, we won't be able to go back there at a certain point in the game. But he will appear in South Window later. So just keep your eyes peeled for him. Just be sure to have Nanami in the party. He won't join unless she is. So off to Ryubei Village. Yeah, you might not be able to fight the furs anymore. It's like those blue ones, but they're brown. And they drop the Clay Guardian scroll, which isn't overly common. But this fellow can join you, Rikimaru. Are you okay? My stomach. Does it hurt? Stomach so hungry. I mean, it kinda hurts, technically. Can't move. Please give me food. Sure. Thanks. I owe you one. So there's like a theory that Rikimaru is a member of the Silverberg clan. I'm not entirely sure why that is, but it is a theory in the Suikoverse. Thanks. No, thank you very much. The name's Rikimaru. I'm what you call a wanderer, but being the fool that I am, I ran out of money along the way. Seriously, I won't forget your kindness. I think you need 3 grand. The bill's on you, yeah, total is 3,000 poch, actually. Okay, I'll pay. Why? Okay, the debt is paid in full. Whew, thanks a lot. Oh, really? So you're staying at the Mercenaries for it? Okay, I'll help out too. Or my name isn't Rikimaru. Or is it Rikimaru? Anyway, he joined you. He's not a bad short-range attacker. By the way, the Mercenaries, they get fed well, right? Well, I mean, they do get fed, I'm fairly certain. Let's just now go and put him in our party. Because we're gonna go recruit Millie, who I've been drawing attention to. Because we can recruit her. But first... there's a few... Yeah, so we can recruit 1, 2, 3 more people in Ryubei Village, village by itself. So let's bring Rikimaru along. Show you what I'm made of. Lots of rice, for example. There we go. And back to Ryubei Village. His weapon's probably above 3, wouldn't it be? Yeah, 5. How's his attack? Yeah, like, he's not bad. Everyone else is, like, turbo much higher level. Like, Hero's level 18, which is quite over-leveled for this point. It'll get caught up fairly quickly. Like, remember, Flick and Viktor were, like, in the level 20 range. They're not, like, that over-level. But kinda for this part of the game. So let's just go in the forest. I think I can just go there now. Yeah, we'll leave Millie behind for the moment. Just for now. And recruit... well, first we're gonna take this baby bird. Put baby bird back in the nest. Be good Samaritans and do that. Then you just leave the screen and come right back. I thought. Maybe I have to go further away than that. There's some treasures here, so let's grab them. Dramatic spider entrance. Yeah, technique rune, nice passive potch. I believe you only get 1 batch of extra potch per enemy. But I mean, it adds up over the course of the game. This game doesn't have as much... Like in regular Suikoden II, there's a few ways you can abuse the game to get extra money. I believe they were fixed for this version. So we're gonna have to figure out other means to, you know, keep some supplementary income going, because grinding weapons in this game gets expensive. So yeah, let's put those on Gengen. His defense isn't the greatest, despite having a wooden shield. Guess we're good for now. We can use some Rega medicine on him, because we still have plenty. I used all my Mega medicines up while I was grinding Muku Muku, because, like, inventory space-wise, they weren't really efficient for what I was trying to get done. So I just ended up using them all. I could have been a little more efficient. If I wanted to waste more time, I could have went ahead and just gotten some more, like, angry blow spells and stuff, but at a certain point I figured the amount of time it's going to take to grind those, I could just spend beating up Raud. It's kind of the same difference. I think there's another, like, sort of secret-y path for more treasure in this area. You knock the boar silly. And we'll just head over here. I don't think there's anything here right yet. But we can go in here, take a look around. Nothing here right yet, but just bear this area in mind. We'll have to come back here later. It's pretty obvious when you do have to come here. Yeah, we'll let these No, let's fight these woodpeckers. Have we even beat them up before yet? I'm not sure if we have. Gengen needs the experience anyways. We'll let him have some. And before long, we'll be able to apply the double jab orbs, which again will be just lovely for additional damage. Just gonna snuggle up against the leftmost walls, because unless the hidden area in here is just... I might be confusing it with another forest path where there's more hidden treasures. But I thought there were some treasures in here that were, like, properly hidden. They might have just made it more obvious in this version, I'm not entirely certain. I do kind of wish that the nabbed money was just accumulated in the total, or it didn't draw your attention to it either way. It's just mildly inconvenient having to, you know, scroll through two separate money collection menus at the end. Not like it's a huge problem, but like, they could have consolidated that a bit better, I think. Or just had them both on the same screen. Not a deal breaker, but something I noticed. It's not, like, it would be more of an issue if we had to do Clive's quest. I thought we could do this now. I guess when we come back, maybe we have to leave the whole area before we can do that. Is there anything over here? I forget. Let's take a look. Let's have a little look-see here. But yeah, that technique room seems to work pretty consistently. I'll worry more about having it on more party members in due course. There's a method to my madness if you've never played this before. Well, I mean, yeah, you could equip... The technique rune goes directly on the weapon, because we haven't found any rune masters yet. Also, I should be doing the Unite attack more. I keep forgetting. At least once. Just so we don't take as much of a savage beating. Yeah, nothing over here. Okay, I guess that's all that's here right yet. Not shift. No, not items. Unite attack. Again, almost level 9 again. Leather cape, that's a decent accessory. Rikimaru doesn't even have any. We'll give him all these hand-me-downs. I don't believe I have a leather helmet. No, I do have one. Okay, good. That's good stuff. All set. Alright. And we'll just check over by the baby bird one last time, because I thought he just yeah, he's here now. I guess you had to zone out that direction. Aru! Was it you? Did you put the baby bird back? That's right. Really? So Shiro was right. Aru! I'm Kinnison. This is Shiro. We're hunters who live in this forest. But recently the Highland Army's been scaring off all the game. What are you doing here? We're looking for companions to join us. Really? Looking for companions. At this rate, the Highland Army will ruin this forest. What should we do, Shiro? You're right, we should, Aru. Yeah, I guess if we can be of any help, then... Wait, I'm sorry, what was your name again? Oh yeah, Megaharp. We'll be your companions if you have us. By that I mean Shiro, too. Yeah, good boy, Shiro. Aru. Kinnison and Shiro joins the party. Shiro's a pretty good attacker. They make a good team, they have a unite. Okay, should we join you now? Please do. Kinnison has joined. Then we can send Gengen back, let him take a sabbatical. Shiro's joined the party. Change formation, yes, because Shiro needs to be in the front. Gengen will put in the back. Yeah, that's fine. And let's... remove the leather cape and his boots. Now he's walking around barefoot. It's fine, though. I mean, Shiro's barefoot, so it's fine. So let's... I mean, not that healing wind's, like, horrible, but I'd rather you have the defense. And... We'll get you some stuff in the shop here. Nothing here. I thought there was another side spot here, but I guess not. Knock down. Knock down, drag out. Yeah, this is all well and good here. So next we'll recruit Millie, but before we do that, let's make sure that... What's weapon level is Kinnison? Level 2. We could get him a level 3 weapon. I think it might be good form for us to do that. And is there any rare equipment? Nothing rare. Yeah, this is fine for now, I guess. Well, we'll get Kinnison a slightly better piece of headgear. No, trade in for Potch. And I'm gonna check the item shop as well, just to see if any rare finds show up. And they do. Mega Medicine, which is my favorite variety of medicine. But I mean, Flaming Arrows, could have bought 3. I didn't see any of these during my Muku Muku grind, or I would have grabbed those as well. But just bear that in mind in case you want to do it yourself. So let's just grind Kinnison's weapon up to level 3, then we'll go help out Millie. Because there's a mini-boss fight we have to engage in with Millie. So we'll get Kinnison all as buffed up as we can. Then we'll see if we can deposit stuff with Barbara. I can't remember if we can yet or not. So I wouldn't mind... Like, there's probably some stuff I'd put in storage. Yeah, like the fine china. You want to store something? Yeah, I do. Store. Octopus Pod, Japanese Dish, Famous Urn. Old Book Volume 1 there. That'll be good for now. Then, alright, let's do Millie's quest now. We could leave Gengen back, but, like, Millie's gonna join the party for her subplot here, so we'll just send him back then. And all will be right in the world. Beat up these woodpeckers. Show them no mercy. For the N64. Alright, Millie. Do I need to sleep? It probably wouldn't be a bad idea. To have a little nap here. A little nap-ski. I might need to progress this, you know, time anyways. I'm not gonna save it just yet. Should I? Nah, probably fine. Hero's level 18. You could probably solo this if push came to shove. Oh no, what should I do? Huh? Do you want something? What's wrong? My pet Bonaparte is lost. Looked all over the village, but he probably ran up into the mountains. Will you help me find him? Sure. Really? Thanks. Okay, let's get going. Hang in there, Bonaparte. So Millie has joined the party. So let's remove Captain Gengen. I am quite sure. Gengen, go home. Is that okay? Yes, it's very okay. So yeah, this is also okay. Oh, Bonaparte, where are you? So yeah, she has the blue ribbon, which I think prevents targeted attacks. It's actually a pretty decent accessory. And her 6 medicine. Yeah, we're set. Might not be a horrible... Well, there we go. I was gonna say, it might not be a horrible idea to get into another random encounter, because Shiro's about to gain a level. We'll show off their unite here in a moment. Shiro and Kinnison unite. There we go. And mini-boss time. Hey, right over there. There's Bonaparte. I don't know if he's supposed to be a groundhog or like what. There you are, Bonaparte. Wait, hurry after him. So we'll chase after him here. Try to save Bonaparte. We'll graciously let these woodpeckers flee. Now, no more running. You're coming with me. Ah, what are you doing? I'm not entirely sure why Bonaparte's being violent here. I don't know if they explain why. It's being moody, I guess. But yeah, loyal dog attack, 1.5 times damage to one enemy. Or half damage to a column. I think that's what you call them, anyway. So we'll just otherwise attack a bunch. This isn't a tremendously difficult fight, but... Millie's special is that her rune is just using Bonaparte. So that's why it's in red. Can't use Bonaparte on Bonaparte like that. That's just silly. But yeah, they can do that every round, so not bad. Stop eating Shiro. That's rude. That actually did pretty big damage. We'll still unite and attack twice, thrice. We'll get Millie to heal Shiro puppy. Multitasking it in the background. Keeping the pace up. Good boy. And rinse and repeat. This fight isn't really too bad. Crits for days. No, don't eat me. That hurts. That hurts for 2 damage. Why'd you do that to me? Yeah, we'll just keep at it. Go down quickly enough. Just slightly more efficient to use their unite attack. Shiro and Kinnison's. Than them attacking separately. You know, for this boss encounter. We seem to be getting an abnormal amount of crits this playthrough. I don't know if that was actually a melee crit though, or if like the camera just isn't resetting after a crit. Not entirely certain. You know, things are just fine and dandy here. And that was that. Doesn't drop any money. Seriously, what was with you? Were you scared? If you run off like that, you'll get lost. There, that's a good boy. Don't be scared. See? Bonaparte's back. Isn't he adorable? Yeah, I guess. Isn't he, though? See? Even they love you, Bonaparte. Thanks for helping me find Bonaparte. In return, I'll tag along with you. Thanks. So Millie joins the party. Bonaparte's not considered a Star of Destiny. They're a package deal. Let's look at her rune. Yeah, Groundhog rune. 2 damage, yeah, 1 time only per fight. I mean, isn't horrendous. There's better runes, but... I mean, for early game, there's worse ones for sure. You know, worse, you know, no benefit runes. Oh, we should be using the Unite attack. These things can hit... Well, I mean, they can hit pretty hard. But let's use the Unite. I tried to say Runite, but I still did, but later than what was originally gonna come out of my mouth. We'll do it some more, then. Another Rune Knight. Should be good levels for Shiro and Millie and Kinnison and everyone but the hero and Jowy, basically. Even though we can let them go. Some more levels. Let's have another nap here. A brief nap. Then I'm going to show you a little trick that they somehow didn't patch out of the remaster, which surprises me. We'll have another nap because I think we'll need to progress anyway. We'll save here. I made a bunch of different saves for the Raud fight in case I screwed anything up. So we have an escape talisman. So this trick I tried to do before and I couldn't get it to work. But I was misunderstanding one piece of it. And I'll show you, and I'll explain to you what I was missing. So, if you go in here, as we showed earlier, it doesn't let you through. However, if you use an escape talisman and try to go through, now you're allowed through. Now, if you come here later when there's Highland guards blocking the way, if you use an escape talisman, it still doesn't let you in. Which was the mistake I made. But now, if you want, you can stay here indefinitely and still get more double jab runes in case you missed them earlier and haven't progressed the story enough to lock you out of this area. So that's pretty handy. We can even go all the way back to Kyaro Town. If you want. I don't really want, but it might not be the worst idea since, you know, we're pretty well at the end of the episode here. We could try to... We already got 4 double jab runes. I don't know how many more I, like, really need. Like, that's probably plenty. I mean, I wouldn't mind ending the episode with getting another one, but, like, we already got 2 back-to-back, and they're not an overly common drop to begin with. So I think this might be a good place to end the episode. So hey, thank you for joining for another episode of the Suikoden II HD Remaster. Like I said, I'll probably grind maybe a few more double jab runes. I'll make some effort to. But 4 might be enough. But in any case, we will progress more story next time, and I'll see y'all tomorrow for even more Suikoden II HD Remaster.